I'm already in a no-win situation anyway. To me, it's a win-win. But I'm in a no-win because if I knock him out in the first round, they're gonna be like, oh man, this wasn't worth it. If I let it go a few rounds and drag it out, they're gonna be like, oh man.
What I can say is most of my opponent, they can easily say something before the fight. I mean, that's usually what I hear from them. That I'm easy opponent, I'm easy to beat. But the thing is, when we get to the ring, it changes. It will change.
When Manny Pacquiao was asking for a rematch, Mayweather has to do this fight because he needs that bread. That's why.
At a charged press conference, Floyd Mayweather Jr. spoke with complete certainty about the rematch, saying he plans to enjoy himself in the ring with Pacquiao and walk away with a comfortable victory. To him it is a situation where he cannot lose, and stepping into the ring is simply what he was born to do.
In fact, I'm excited to go back to the Philippines and go straight to the gym and training and focus my training, focus for the fight. And I just want to make sure that the fans will not be disappointed.
Manny fired back at the trash talk coming from Floyd's camp, saying his opponent has been calling him easy to deal with. He promised that when fight night arrives, everyone will see clearly who the easy opponent actually is.
Against Floyd Mayweather in Las Vegas later this year, but Floyd seems to think that it's an exhibition fight. What was your reaction to that?
The contract that we signed is not an exhibition fight, it's a real fight, and we both signed already the agreement, the contract, so he gets his advance, so there's no reason that this fight will not happen.
How badly do you want to fight Floyd once again? What would it mean for you to get back into the ring against your old rival?
Really important to have another one with him because of the last time that we have, because first I have a problem with my shoulder before the fight. I got injury, and second is there's a question about the decision on that fight. So for me, it's necessary to have a second fight to answer all those questions in the fans.
And Manny, what would you need to do differently this time to ensure that the result goes your way in the rematch?
Well, I have to work hard. It's not that easy, but I have to discipline myself and get ready to training camp and focus to the fight.
Manny explained that this rematch carries deep personal significance for him because he wants to erase the doubts that have lingered since their first encounter. He has been open about the fact that he was not operating at full physical capacity that night and is determined to prove that in Las Vegas this year.
For Floyd to come back and do his thing again, I know he's gonna put belt on Pacquiao like he did the first time. I'm excited though. God willing, I'll be on the undercard. There's a lot of rumors, so I'm just staying ready. I'm excited for it.
Do you think? It's going to be an exhibition. It's going to be a pro match. It's kind of up in the air, right? Do you know anything of what's going on with that whole thing?
Nah, I don't. From what I'm seeing, it's still like Floyd was saying some exhibition stuff, Pacquiao was saying some real fight stuff. So we just waiting, but I know as much as the people. I'm just waiting.
Manny said plainly that Floyd is scared of stepping in front of him again and that the continuous stream of excuses coming from his side is proof that he already knows the result would be very different this time around.
As a fighter, I'm a fighter and I respect everyone. Opinion, I respect everyone's decision. But I hope that on that decision, announcing the Floyd that he will, what he signed is a real fight, so he should fulfill his commitment.
Have you seen any of Floyd's exhibitions that he's fought through the years? Did you watch any of them?
No.
Okay. I was wondering what you thought as a scout of how Floyd looked.
To me, this sounds like this comes down to what does Floyd value more, money or his own, right? And Manny, look, obviously it didn't go your way when you fought Floyd in 2015. Still the biggest fight in boxing history, business-wise, shattered all the records. Everything you accomplished, Max saying that you're number 2 pound for pound ever.
Who's the greatest, who is the like, blah blah blah, the winner like that. There's a Floyd Mayweather running around and he won the fight.
I do want to ask you this though. When you guys were both at your prime, right, and we waited for 5 years so you guys fought, why didn't you guys fight in that period where you were the man, he was the man? Because I'm a boxing fan. You one of my favorites. I need to know so when I can tell my kids why y'all both didn't fight at your prime of your career.
No, you know what? Because that was way back. Floyd is my fan. One of my fans.
He was one of your biggest fans? Yeah, like in other words, Floyd didn't want to take the risk. Oh, okay.
Carmel Moughton came out firmly on Floyd's side, predicting that Mayweather will once again control the fight from start to finish. In his view, Floyd's defensive mastery, ring intelligence, and accumulated experience give him everything he needs to handle Pacquiao and secure another clear victory.
Hit 50. Here we are. Okay, that's the hype of this. That's the interest of it, right? Two of the biggest names in the history of the sport. They're both old. We get that. But they're both doing this in a pro fight. This will not be an exhibition. It'll be a pro fight. So it is going to go on someone's record. Could Manny actually take Floyd's O away? And here I am getting drug into this thing. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it because I understand what it is. It's not going to be the highest level of fight between these two. And I don't think it sullies their name any worse than what Floyd was doing with John Gotti III. No offense to top 3 black person of all time, but Deji, some other fights that no one really watched or cared about. Floyd did that to himself, but he still has the drawing power across from his greatest rival in Manny Pacquiao to make this an interesting.
Wade Plemon noted that despite both fighters approaching 50 years of age, the confirmation of a rematch coming more than 11 years after their first meeting has sent genuine excitement rippling through the global boxing community in a way few announcements could.
That'll be the question. Can he carry his ability, carry his technique, carry his skill further in life than Floyd did and put one blemish on Floyd's record? That's why you're watching this. It's not because they're at world championship level. It's not because they're even at, domestic level. Whatever the level they're at, it'll be somewhat of an even playing field and it won't be an exhibition. So there's that. Now, obviously, the first fight was a bit of a bore. Even though I think we're going to do a breakdown, I would love to get my hands on the footage of that first fight to do a full fight breakdown here on the channel. Hopefully we can get that done. I think it just needs to happen and we have time. This is announced in February, so we have March, April, May, June, July, August, 7 months before we get to the fight. And I think that'll be an interesting breakdown to go back and look at it because there was nice exchanges in that fight. And no, again, it wasn't the most volume heavy fight as we look back at the final CompuBox numbers from the fight. There was 400 punches thrown between.
Continued by saying this long overdue second fight will finally put the debate to rest permanently, giving both legends the platform to settle in the ring once and for all which of them truly deserves to be called the better fighter.
Mayweather or Pacquiao? If you had to pick one.
I pick Pacquiao better. Mike Tyson said something. To be the GOAT, it's not just because of your boxing record. You got to be loved, accepted by the fans, and everybody loves Pacquiao. Like Tyson says, walk down the street without bodyguards and cheer everybody that comes up to you and shake hands. And when you can't do that, you can't be a GOAT.
Robert Garcia was direct in naming Manny Pacquiao as the true greatest of all time over Floyd Mayweather. His reasoning centered on the way fans genuinely connect with Pacquiao, drawn to his humility, his thrilling style, and a fearlessness that turned him into a beloved figure far beyond the boundaries of boxing.
If Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, Mr. Sensitive. I love Mayweather, but let's keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he gotta have a leg up on your. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by Ryan Garcia. And then now, he like, oh shit. Well, Barrios is alright. I'm better than Barrios. Even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still.
Tim Bradley suggested that Floyd's confidence in his ability to beat Pacquiao comfortably is the main reason he is willing to take the fight again. Bradley also pointed to what Mario Barrios showed against Manny as something that likely reinforced Floyd's belief that stepping back into the ring against him is a manageable risk.
I was going
8-round sparring sessions, dude.
What does Jose Ramirez learn from Manny Pacquiao when you were in camp with him 3 times? What did you pick up from him?
Honestly, his work ethic, and then
The best work ethic.
The best work
No
ethic,
days off,
man.
no light days.
Every morning we used to get together and run. Even on sparring days, he runs.
With 20, 30, 50 people, even in the
man, he has a lot of support out there.
That's amazing. It's like a movie. It's like Rocky.
We would go to the mall, and just because people knew we were his sparring partners, they wanted a picture with us. So
he's the man.
We had a lot of fans.
He's so humble, though. He doesn't know he's Manny Pacquiao. Very down to earth.
There was always like a crowd of 25 to 40 people outside the gym, from ladies to kids. Just waiting for him.
Money and
he used to give them all money before he walked in.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And
he's very humble. He doesn't let the fame change. Like you never let the fame change you or nothing. The same person I met when you were a kid. But what did you learn boxing-wise besides work ethic? Is there any punch you learned? Is there any defensive move?
Jose Ramirez drew on his first-hand experience training alongside Manny Pacquiao to describe what he witnessed in camp. Even at this point in a legendary career, Pacquiao continues to move with startling sharpness, speed, and explosiveness during sessions. His energy level never drops, and the intensity he brings consistently surprises people who expect age to have dulled his edge. According to Ramirez, Manny's work ethic still ranks among the very best in the sport today.
What made Pacquiao very dangerous is that he was very explosive. So there was punches that he just throw, he just throw, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Yeah, you don't see it coming.
It was that unexpected power, but it was put together by a combination of punches too. So
his feet set it up.
He had a heavy hand, so he used to snap his punches really good and pinpoint his shots really good. So he used to go to the top, body, back to the top, and the second one was just boom, one punch.
What's the craziest thing you've seen him do in the gym, that sparring partner? Not you.
Oh, brother, I was lucky not to get hit by one of those left hands, but he dropped
everybody.
Every camp, he would drop one fighter, one sparring partner.
And that's it.
Clean.
And they don't come back next camp.
Well, he dropped a couple in the Philippines, so they...
He pushes through every training day with the same hunger and passion that defined his championship years. Ramirez emphasized that Pacquiao does not train like a fighter winding down but like someone still fully chasing greatness. Inside the gym he produces sharp combinations, quick feet, and precise timing that make him look genuinely threatening. His mindset is what separates him most, approaching every session with complete focus and proving to everyone around him that Manny Pacquiao remains a dangerous and serious competitor.
Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shit. If he's not training, I'll bet you deeply. Behind curtains, that he's doing workouts. That's just to be in shit, to be able to box for 12 rounds. Mayweather's not killing himself in sparring. He's not killing his legs in running. But I bet you he's doing workouts that are not going to kill his legs and are not going to fuck him up when he comes to sparring. But I bet you he's been for the fight, and I bet you don't win by decision.
You think Mayweather decision? Manny's motivated.
Manny's burning himself out. Too much runs like a true champion does. But he's 48.
Mayweather's older, Robert.
Yes, but he's not doing the same workouts that Manny's doing. Manny's showing it to the world. Manny's running in front of 50%.
But he looks good when you watch.
He's running hard, and his body can't take that much. His body can't take that much. Mayweather knows his body can't take that much. That's why he's doing different trainings to be in shape, but to be able to perform and to be fast and to...
Robert Garcia expressed doubt about how seriously Floyd Mayweather is taking his preparation, suggesting the intensity expected for a fight of this magnitude may not be present in his camp. He offered a very different picture of Pacquiao, describing Manny as completely locked in and pushing himself relentlessly with clear purpose every single day. Garcia noted that Pacquiao's drive and discipline still resemble a younger fighter hungry for his first title shot. In his view, that mentality and willingness to outwork his opponent could prove to be a decisive factor when the two finally meet.
Bottom line, when it comes to Floyd wants people to think whatever they think. I said, Floyd's probably okay with people thinking that he's broke. He probably likes the fact that people think he's broke.
Think so? Yeah. I don't know, Sean. Hell yeah, not Floyd Mayweather.
You don't think Floyd
We're humble. That everything he built was on money. If he don't have money, he don't have nothing.
So you don't think he?
We good with just our family.
No, I'm not saying he's broke.
No, hell no.
So you don't think he all right with people thinking?
Hell no.
I feel different.
Hell no.
I guess I was wrong, TMZ.
Every time
take.
I got this, I made this great investment. I did this investment, lie about stuff. That's Floyd Money Mayweather. He does not want to be broke in nobody's eyes.
He lying about himself.
I'm just saying, that's his whole persona.
You just looked up in the air like you just said. I'm just saying.
But literally, he's my favorite fighter.
Yeah.
And I know that was the persona. I ain't got no problem with it. I hate on him. We're going to the ring about the Texas dude.
Sean Porter sat down with Sean Zittel to talk about how Floyd Mayweather is commonly misread as a person outside the ring. Porter suggested that Floyd genuinely does not concern himself with public opinion, including rumors about his finances. He may even be comfortable allowing people to believe whatever they choose because it does not touch his actual reality. At the same time, Porter acknowledged that Floyd's entire identity is wrapped up in his image of wealth and achievement, and without that image he would feel like something essential had been stripped away from him.
Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. So, that's the reason why this fight is happening. The rumors are damn true. It's sad, but it is what it is. And you know what? The money right now for content is crazy. Netflix is paying for any type of great-ass content, man. If you seen the change with Netflix, man, I almost canceled my damn subscription with Netflix because I got sick and tired of seeing the same boring ass on Netflix. And now they got this woman in place now, and she's seeking out and she want the best of the best content. You know, they got podcasts and stuff all on Netflix now. I mean, it has grown crazy. So, you know, Jake Paul opened up the Netflix avenue. Yeah, he opened it up. And now, you know, you got old legends like Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, now they get their chance. Now they get their chance.
Tim Bradley laid out his thinking on why Floyd likely believes he can still compete at a meaningful level, pointing to his self-care, his activity through exhibitions, and his overall confidence in his remaining skills. Bradley also suggested that watching what Barrios did to Pacquiao may have sharpened Floyd's appetite for the rematch. He added that the business side is driving much of the momentum, particularly with Netflix pouring serious investment into major combat sports programming. Bradley sees the streaming platform's involvement as the engine pulling this fight forward, and while he appreciates legends returning, he admits the timing feels late even as he expects the whole world to tune in.
Some popularity, Manny still has some popularity, and then together they might be bigger than the sum of their parts individually, certainly at this point. And that might do pretty good numbers for them on the streaming platform, but this is what I mean. If this fight were on pay-per-view, I don't know if it would get made. I mean, in the end, it might actually get made because these guys need money. There might be enough people who buy it to kind of make it work, or to, at a bare minimum, get an investor to put the money up. They lose their money, but some effort at making it is possible. But that would be a much harder slog. This fight doesn't have that problem. You don't have to pay for pay-per-view. Yes, you have to have a Netflix subscription, but a lot of people do. It's the biggest streaming platform in the world. The incentive structure in place, created by streaming platforms.
Luke Thomas responded to the fight confirmation by framing it primarily as a business decision rather than something driven by genuine fan demand. In his reading, the appeal of Floyd and Manny together still generates enough global attention to serve the needs of a platform like Netflix, which is actively looking to establish itself in live sports even if neither fighter is individually at the height of their drawing power.
Keep giving us fights we're not asking for. They keep producing fights that are bad. Jake Paul is a great example of this. Jake Paul has the fight with Anthony Joshua, which was, you know, a little bit more desirable in the sense that people wanted to see Joshua knock him out, which to an extent you got. But like, for example, the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, huge audience, huge audience, well over 100 million global audience. One of the worst fights you've ever seen in your life. Absolute dreadful waste of time. I don't know what you're going to get with Corrado and Rousey. That might be a little bit better because it could be shorter at a bare minimum. Rousey could throw her armbar and the whole thing could come to a close, but certainly nobody is asking for it. And I got to tell you, nobody was asking for Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2 in the year of our Lord 2026. It wasn't a thing.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.